Brad Pitt in The Devil's Own struggled to do a genuine Northern Irish accent, and in this video we're going to analyse his speech using 3 clips from the movie. If this is your first time here, I'm Alistair, an English teacher and Northern Irish dialect coach. To know more about English, languages or accents, you should consider subscribing. Should you be an actor looking to master your Northern Irish accent, then contact me using the details in the description below. Before we dive into Brad Pitt's accent, a brief background about the movie. The Devil's Own is a 1997 US action thriller, also starring Harrison Ford. Brad Pitt is an IRA member who comes to the United States in order to obtain anti-aircraft missiles in order to shoot down helicopters in Northern Ireland. The plan is complicated by an Irish-American policeman, played by Harrison Ford, whom the IRA member has come to regard as family. Right, let's get into it with our first clip.
It's Rory Knight.
Have a listen again to how the character says the last word.
It's Rory Knight.
This is probably the most distinct sound in the Northern Irish accent, and yet the one that non-natives find the most difficult to get right. And Brad Pitt is no exception. He pronounces now as nigh, rhyming with the letter I or the words hi or y. Nigh rather than now. In a more standard British accent, this sound is the diphthong ow. Now. A diphthong is a combination of 2 vowels in a single syllable, so the mouth has to move. Ow. Notice your mouth movement when making the sound. Ow. You should feel a rounded movement. Ow. Circular motion. Now in a Northern Irish accent, this doesn't really happen. We tend to speak far too quickly, so the diphthong is shortened. I. There's no rounded movement. I. So instead of saying,
It's Rory Knight.
an authentic Northern Irish accent would be, it's Rory now. Here's the second clip.
On the state of you beggars blaze.
Notice how he says this word in a non-typical British English accent. State.
On the state of you beggars blaze.
He doesn't use the diphthong a, state, and nails this in the Northern Irish accent. State. State versus state. State versus state. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for the word blouse. Notice again how rather than ows, blouse, it's pronounced blies, rhyming with y's and i's. Blies rather than blouse. So instead of saying,
On the state of you beggars blaze.
a more authentic Northern Irish accent would be, look at the state of you, you big girl's blouse. This phrase has actually caused some controversy in the UK Parliament. Have a watch.
He's desperate, absolutely desperate, to avoid scrutiny.
It's defined as a weak and cowardly man and is definitely what Boris Johnson called Jeremy Corbyn. What's your opinion? Is it outdated and misogynistic, or are people making a mountain out of a molehill? Comment below. By the way, this video is part of my Northern Irish accent series. To discover more about how to do the Northern Irish accent, including specific words and phrases, check out this playlist somewhere up here after you've watched this video. Our third clip.
A circus climber like.
This is the 3rd time in just 3 clips that the character has struggled with the I sound, showing just how hard it is for non-natives. Pay attention to how the word like is said.
A circus climber like.
In a Northern Irish accent, the vowel sound would be much shorter. So instead of saying,
A circus climber like.
a more authentic Northern Irish accent would be a circus clown, more like. As Brad Pitt and many others have shown, the Northern Irish accent is certainly one of the trickiest to learn, and it takes lots of time and effort to perfect. If you're an actor or anyone looking to master your Northern Irish accent, then contact me using the details in the description below. To know more about the Northern Irish accent, watch this video with 20 words that Northern Irish people say.